Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Studio. I'm Cameron Lewis, and today I am going to be covering two plugins. In fact, the KLANK from Audio Assault. This is a bass guitar effects processor. Comes with overdrive, cab emulator, and compressor and EQ in the effects. I will also be covering the Ampeg SVTVR Classic from Plugin Alliance, which is a full bass amp simulator. And while the Ampeg is good for getting some clean tones, maybe a little bit of overdriven tones, the KLANK is made for, well, as the company states, Audio Assault. And I will be including a link for this one as well as the Ampeg in the description below. These are not free plugins. I did get these on sale though. So I believe I paid $10 for the KLANK and $20 for the Ampeg. So what we're going to do, I have disabled the Ampeg and the NAD-IR impulse response loader, and we're going to go ahead and use the IR loader that comes with KLANK. I'm only going to use one channel for now, but we've got this set up. Let's see, bass bottom. So what I do with my bass guitar tracks, I actually split them into two tracks and I process them separately. So for the low end, I've got the drive set at 5, drive character set to smooth and vintage, mix it 100%. So, you know, we're just getting the process signal. I've got the low cut set at 2.1, high cut set at 5.9. And you can see my settings here, 7.1, 7.1, 5, 8.1, and 5. And so drive and power are both on. It's running to the cab simulator. I'm using my Mesa 212 bass cab that just has so much low end, I don't know what to do with it. And for effects, I haven't turned on the compressor or the EQ, although kicking the compressor on might be a good idea, especially since this is just the low end. So let's see here. Believe, yeah, this one. So we'll solo just that and mute the top end. And yeah, let's kick this to right about here, hit play, and see what we can come up with. So compressor on. Well, it's a good thing I didn't change anything because I have these labeled wrong. So we won't mess with that just yet. But from what you can hear, have a listen to this. This is both the top and low end. Okay, so let's go ahead and mess with the low end one and see what that sounds like. And yeah, let's go ahead and hit play. All right, so let's get that opened up and change a few things. Kick that over to smooth, vintage. All right. Now let's go ahead and turn off my mastering effects here and hit play again. Not bad. So now that we've shown you the clank, and we didn't really go over everything, but we rarely do. So let's go ahead and we'll turn off the clank for now, turn the Ampeg on, and kick this over to, let's see, let's do the 8x10. And once again, we will go ahead and solo this so we can get a good idea of the sound we've got going just for the top end. Oh yeah, we have to mute this. Okay, now let's go ahead and switch both of them over to the Ampeg. We'll turn the clank off for now. Let's see, bass all the way up, treble all the way down, volume right about there. Yep, input soak to 0, and we'll do the same 4x10. Leave that on normal. All right, let's see how well this blends. Oh, that's right. Let's turn off ultra high, but bring the treble up a little. Well, just crank the treble all the way up. Leave that on bright. All right. Okay, so that sounds okay, but it doesn't really fit this genre. So I believe the low end is good on its own. But what we're gonna do is empty, play real cab. Yep, that's on our Mesa 212. And then bring that back to normal. And in the Clank plugin, what we're gonna do is turn off the effects, turn off the cab emulator, That's on our Mesa 212, so we will empty play reel cab. There we go. All right, let's try that from the beginning again. All right, one thing I do have to check is make sure that that weird buzzing sound I'm hearing isn't coming from the bass guitar, that it's coming from that clean guitar. So let's see. Yep. Okay. So we are getting a little bit of hiss in the bass guitar track. And I'm pretty sure, let's see. Oh. Yep, it's coming from the high-end track. So we will look at the equalizer and see what's going on here. And make sure that we didn't mess with the tone in the full volume parts. Alright. So, all right. So, let's come back up to here. See how it sounds all mixed together. Actually, before we do that, I remember we used, was it Time Warp? No, it was Rusty Radio. We switched that over to Vinyl 6. So I'm going to try to get this back to what it was sounding like when I did my Cymatics Origin demo. So let's see. So we will solo this track. All right, and then move this to up here. All right, now let's try this again. Okay, I'm liking how that sounds. So let's go ahead and turn the mastering, well, we'll do the mastering later because there's a plug-in here, Brainworks Master Deck Classic, or Master Desk Classic, that I'm going to do in the next video, and then I will show you, just how good you can make things sound with that. So that's it for today's demo. You got a 2-for-1 deal, and that 2-for-1 is KLANK from Audio Assault and Ampeg SVTVR Classic from Plugin Alliance. Again, I will be including links for both in the description, so please go check them out. Like I said, these are not free plugins, but they are well worth the money. So go check them out. I don't have a discount code for you. I don't have a referral code for you. This is all just me finding stuff that I like and playing it for you guys. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Check out all the rest of my videos. So far, all the rest of them are free plugins or really cheap gear. And I plan on keeping it that way for a while, at least until, I can get some sponsors to buy a little more expensive gear. But hey, until then, it's all the free and cheap stuff. So yeah, check it out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll be back next week.